Now, the outcomes for nutrition. So I guess it's one of those topics where everyone's a PT and you've got everyone's saying, nah, scope this, scope that. And basically, once again, you can give your opinion on things. You can't assign. So giving a meal plan, for example, eat this exact food, eat that exact food, isn't within scope. However, suggesting certain macronutrients or caloric breakdowns is allowed. So don't try and see into the nutrition off limits. You can give suggestions. That's fine. You can educate people on what you've learned as well, but you can't prescribe. So that's easy. That's what most of nutrition is, right? People aren't going to necessarily follow a plan all the time. However, they can go ahead and make their own food choices with the information that you provide them. So don't get too scared around it, and we're quite confident in terms of we're pushing it out in a course, right? So we're quite confident in the fact that we can also push out that information, not prescribe, give our opinion of it, and you can do with it from there. So basically, carbohydrates, our take on it in terms of performance, our take on it in terms of weight loss, our take on it in terms of maintaining weight, right? Protein, once again, education on what protein does in the body. The ratios or the breakdown, or when someone's trying to perform, when someone's trying to lose weight and still perform, how should you run things? What's some other tactics or other bits of advice that we've given to clients that has helped them in their situation? So you got to be quite adaptive to people's situations with nutrition, because this is something that they've been doing their whole life, right? So everyone's got certain habits, certain foundations, and it's going to be hard to break. Especially if someone's stressed or they are hungry or they are emotional about certain things that happen out in day-to-day life, you're going to go back or revert back to your normal habits or whatever's in the fridge. Or maybe they're at home with the parents, or they're in a house where food tracking or food sort of focus, let's say, or structured food plans, whatever it is, isn't a thing for them. Quick, grabby foods that have high calories is what they're surrounded by, right? So it's going to be, once again, quite hard to steer through that. And you're not just going to say, oh, remove yourself from the situation, move house. Maybe they aren't actually able to do that. So just making sure that you're providing as much information as possible and be quite adaptive. And once again, be communicative. Communicate to your clients properly about their situation. They're not all the same. There's client A, there's client B, there's client D, and they're all going to have different circumstances. And once again, having an inventory or having something that's going to allow you to prescribe to a whole bunch of different clients is going to be the thing that grants the best success. Previously, this has worked for someone in your sort of situation. Not the exact situation, but give it a go. Or this normally doesn't work for someone in your situation, but give it a go and see how it works. It might work for them. So similar to the cues, different cues work for different people. Different processes or procedures for nutrition also work for different people as well. And it's more so about that coaching component. It's not so much about the information, because everyone knows do more steps and eat less food and you're going to lose weight, or eat more food to fuel your training and you're going to be able to perform. But more so getting the client to being able to do that is the main focus, and that's what we're going to be running through. So nutrition component, let's get it done.